76ers. An ugly showing for them to start the series as they were beaten handily. Still, it's just one game, and they look to return to form here in Game 2. And after losing Game 1, Kenny, this is a critical game. I mean, it's a situation where their backs, as they say, are against the wall. Would you contend that they have to win this game?
Well, it would be probable, but only a handful of teams have dropped the first 2 games at home and gone on to win the series. However,
yours is one of them.
I was on a team that did it, so I can't say it's impossible, but it's highly unlikely to be that clutch.
Listen, Ernie, they have to play like there's no tomorrow. They need the home fans to really round around them. I expect them to bring maximum effort and play with a real sense of urgency.
It's strange, though, even if you do play that way, as if there's no tomorrow, and you do win the game.
There is a
What's
tomorrow.
it matter if there's not a tomorrow?
Well, if you lose, though, there could be no tomorrow.
What if you win or lose and tomorrow doesn't happen?
What are you talking about?
What good does it do that you won the game? I don't know. That's too deep. That's too deep for where we are.
Yeah, you're in very deep waters.
Yeah. See you next
drowning.
time.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers. Look at Philadelphia. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in Game 1. You almost never see a team drop the first 2 at home and go on to win a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be reeling if this one gets away from them. Having to hit the road down zip to 2. But if they right the ship here today, it'll still be anybody's series.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Champ. Vaughn is out there with Champ. Then there's Warren. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard position.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And so here is Philadelphia. After New York gets the 3, Champ the pass to the natural. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Good.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Off the pick. Passes it to the natural. Over to the left wing. A 3-ball. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Smith outside. They set the pick. Clark kicks to Warren. Some nice passing by New York here. Stripped it away. Here's the natural. Here's Champ. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
The dish to Warren. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Vaughn. Clock at 4. Deep. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Now the pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Champ, the pass to the natural. Here's the natural. That 3 off the mark.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Now, here's Warren. Defense is right there. Right wing. Clark, the pass to Woods. Clark dishes to Smith. Sinks the triple. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to the natural. Here's the natural. And here comes the break. High arcing shot that evens the score. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Passes it to the natural. Out to the wing, to the left side wing. Here's the natural, covered by Smith. And there's the pass to the natural. Just 3 to shoot. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Puts it up off the inbound. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Kicks it to Warren. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vaughn. Got it. Good job in the low post. The 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to the natural. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Champ. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Champ's got 5 points so far.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Warren. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The 76ers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. The natural, the pass to the natural. To the right side. Passes it to the natural. The 3. It's hauled in by Warren.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
Nails the wide-open jump shot. And it's 8 points for Champ.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
There's the pass to Champ. Here's the natural. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And that one's good.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's the peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Well, you look at Champ, one of the game's best, second in the league. Knicks trail by 3. Warren with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Can't cash in from the high post. Champ the pass to the natural. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Misses the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Smith kicks to Clark. Now here's Warren. He's covered closely. New York, no good that time either.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Pass to Champ. Here's the natural. Passes it to the natural. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
The Knicks making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. Knicks trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Clark. And the 3-ball is good. Clark's got 11.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day, even last game, he was on fire.
The pass to Champ. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Pass to the natural. Here's Champ, covered by Smith. Here's the natural, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Woods. To the wing on the left. The feed to Armstrong. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Champ. And that time, also a missed shot.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Elbow shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Vaughn's got his second basket of the night.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can still stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
The prodigy, he's checked in for Smith. The pass to the natural. He cannot hit, so New York will take it the other way. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Dishes it to Clark. And again, New York with the triple.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc. 3
of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's Champ. 5 points in the game. Use that pick to get in close. 6 points for the natural. Feeds to Clark.
2 minutes.
Pass to the prodigy. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's the screen to the middle, off the pick. Vaughn can't get it to go.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Here is Armstrong. 6 points for him. Woods the pass to Armstrong. Over to the wing. Here's the prodigy. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Passes it to the natural. Here's Champ. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The dish to Armstrong. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 15. Champ the pass to the natural. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Armstrong. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Armstrong's got 8.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. New York ahead, up by 15. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
The Knicks leading by 15. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got the Prodigy. Prodigy is out there with Champ. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's Armstrong in at the point. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. The Prodigy's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for New York. Now the pass to the natural. Nailed from three-point land.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Out to the wing. Here's the Prodigy, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Prodigy's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
They set the screen. No one near him. And there's another one for the Knicks.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Here's the Prodigy. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The Prodigy and the Knicks hit again from deep.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Armstrong. 8 points for him. Pass to Woods. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Tries again. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Take a look at the prodigy. Third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Shoots from 14, Cortez. It's rebounded by New York.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's the natural, following the score by New York. To the inside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's the prodigy. 5 points in the game. The pass to Reynolds. Here's the prodigy. 5 to shoot. Pass to the natural. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. The Natural's got 8 points.
Timeout next. Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Here is Armstrong. He's got 8. Passes to the prodigy. Shot from the wing. Here's the prodigy. It's blocked. And there's the pass to the natural. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Now Armstrong. Pass to the prodigy. Trains the three-pointer. The prodigy's got his second bucket tonight.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Shoots from 12, and that's good for 2. New York leading by 14. Here's Armstrong. Puts up a 3, and again, New York with the triple.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here. Point in that first quarter.
Inside, he dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Warren's checked in for New York. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
The Knicks leading by 17. They set the pick. Passes it to the Prodigy. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 10. To the left wing. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. And again, New York with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Philadelphia with the ball, and he gets it to go. He has 7.
Superb assist there. He played the role of a maestro on that one.
Warren the pass to the Prodigy, and it's blocked. Pass to Reynolds. Here's the Prodigy. That is good. The Prodigy's got 7 points for the quarter. Down low, here's the Prodigy, and nothing but hair on that one. Reynolds passes to the Prodigy. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Out left to the wing. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 10. And yes, sir, that one drops.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here's the natural. To the middle. Here's Cortez. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
The 76ers trail by 14. Over to the left wing. Fires from 14, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's the Prodigy. Oh, that's blocked. And now Philadelphia on the break. Again, Philadelphia.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Now, here's Warren. Tight defense on him. Lets it go with a 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's the screen. Passes it to the Prodigy. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The rapid-fire threes coming.
That jam! Just beautiful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 21 points for the Prodigy.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
There's the steal. Now the pass to Woods. To the left wing. 58 seconds left to play here in the half. Can't cash in from close range.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. Passes it to the Prodigy. Right wing. to the inside. On that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from the natural.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
He's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
And so we conclude the first half. Knicks lead by 11. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. Checking out New York. They followed up their win in Game 1 with a solid performance here in the first half tonight. If they can hold on and win this game, they could go into Game 3 with very little pressure on themselves. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
Well, they're facing a very hot team in the first half. I mean, guys are shooting the ball lights out. But you have to do more to get stops. I mean, tough defense is the key. And if you put pressure on the ball and more bodying up down low, that's going to establish more aggressive tone that might shut them down in the second half.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
The Knicks leading by 11. We've got Champ, the Natural out there with the Natural. And it's the Natural, and it's the Natural in at the 4. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's the Natural. Pocket 6. Out left to the wing. Champ. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
The Natural, the pass to the Natural. Shot from the wing. Kept alive. Here's the Natural. And the lead is down inside single digits. The Natural's got 18 points.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 8. Pass to Vaughn. New York needs to get off a shot. Warren, good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And the pass to the Natural. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the score by New York. The Natural, the pass to Champ. Out to the right wing. Here's the Natural. Here's Champ. Again, Philadelphia.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half, coming out on fire.
Smith kicks to Warren. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that one's good by Clark.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to the natural. Out to the right wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The natural, the pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Just 4 to shoot. From about 16. And that's off the glass and in. The natural's got 22.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Champ, the pass to the natural. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Okay, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. The Knicks leading by 13. Passes to Woods. Kicks to Armstrong. They set the screen. And that one's good by Clark.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's the natural. Now the pass to the natural. Here's the natural, covered by Smith. Here's the natural. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, the natural's got 8 points. And here's Armstrong. 8 points for him. Pass to Woods. Here's Vaughn. He feeds it to Clark. Vaughn, the pass to Clark. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Passes to the natural. Smith with the defensive effort.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 15. Armstrong with it to the right side. Here's Clark. The pass to Woods. It's tipped. Pass to the natural. There's the pick. Passes it to the natural. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now Armstrong. He's got 8 from 12 feet out. Rebound by the 76ers. Champ's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Here's the natural. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's the natural.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Here's the natural. After New York gets the 3. Over to the wing. The natural, the pass to Champ. Here's the natural. Here's Champ. He's got 12. And that one's good. That's now 26 points for the natural.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
To the inside, out to Smith. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Woods. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Smith on the wing. 11 points in the game. He dishes it to Clark. Armstrong kicks to Clark. The feed now to Armstrong. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for Philadelphia. The natural comes in for the natural. And Champ subbed in for the natural. And a switcher also for New York. The prodigy, he's checked in for Champ. The 76ers trail by 12. The natural, the pass to the natural. Here's Champ. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to the prodigy. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Here's the natural. He's covered by Armstrong. Can't make good off the pick.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Here's Vaughn. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
The natural, the pass to the natural. Champ. It's rebounded by New York. The prodigy's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Breaks it off the glass. The prodigy's got 14 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Passes it to the natural. Here's the natural. He's covered by Armstrong. To the wing on the left. Here's the natural. Again, Philadelphia. Here is Armstrong. 8 points for him. To the paint. Here's Vaughn. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly what's with them.
Hey, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Here's the natural, following the score by New York. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third, and he gets it to go. 15 points for Champ.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
They swipe it. The natural, the pass to Reynolds. to the wing right side. Here's the natural. Gets it off and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Knicks up by 12. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. The 76ers trail by 12, and New York looking at who they've got. Vaughn is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's Warren, and it's Woods in at the 5 spot. No coverage that time. And that's 13 points for the natural.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Philadelphia with the ball after New York gets the 3. There's the pass to Cortez. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. He kicks it to Warren. Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
It's deflected. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. And that's 15 points for the natural.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Out to the wing. It's picked off. To the paint. The Prodigy passes to the natural. Here's the natural. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Knicks leading by 12. Right wing. Fires the 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's the natural. Here's the Prodigy. 4 on the clock. The natural. Offensive rebound. No luck.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Passes it to the natural. Swiped it away. Here's the Prodigy. The 3. And again, New York with the triple. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by New York. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Checking in for the 76ers, the natural. Number 16.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Vaughn. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
To the middle. The natural, the pass to the Prodigy. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. New York leading by 18. Pass to Vaughn. Here's the Prodigy. Puts it up from 12. No look there. Missed number 3 against 12 tries. 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Shot clock at 6. The natural. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The natural's got 12 points in just the second half. The pass to the prodigy. New York moving it around. Out to the right wing. Here's the prodigy. Lets a floater go. Here's Woods. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Vaughn. Here's the prodigy. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Here's the prodigy. Inside, here's the natural, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good ball move. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's the prodigy, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Pass to Vaughn. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's the natural. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Warren the pass to the prodigy. And good on the basket. Book it. The prodigy's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
The prodigy passes to the natural. Again, Philadelphia.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Now the pass to the prodigy. It's deflected. Here's the screen. Here's the natural. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way. The prodigy passes to Warren. Here's Champ. Shoots from 14. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Here's the prodigy. He makes his ninth shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Pass to the prodigy. Inside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 32 points for the prodigy.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's the prodigy, and the wide-open shot from Warren, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Passes to the natural. Here's the prodigy. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
Champ's checked in for the prodigy. And then for New York. Champ comes in for the prodigy. And Smith subbed in for the prodigy. The Knicks leading by 22. Warren kicks to Clark. And the pass to Woods. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Champ. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. So Coach waiting until the final stages to see if he's made a wise decision.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Clark. Smith, the pass to Woods. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Pass to the natural. Here's the natural, covered by Smith. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And he gets the bucket. 18 points for Champ.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Dishes it to Smith. Feeds it to Warren. Smith kicks to Warren. Over to the wing. Smith outside. Clock at 4. Down low. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 16 points for the natural.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Knicks.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for the Prodigy. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Stolen. Now, here's Warren. Pass to Vaughn. Here's the dish to Clark. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game? He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around. I'm taking over now.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, Ernie.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a great evening, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal Game 3 in these conference semifinals. Alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Sacramento Kings. And guys, for the Kings, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. Well, after losing the first 2 games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a big burst of adrenaline.
You know, if you listen to everybody else, especially the so-called experts, they think it's over. But they're not out of it yet, Ernie. Yes, they're up against the ropes, but it's only one thing to do, Kenny. Come out swinging, knockout blow. Tonight is a game they got to win at all costs.
Very, I would say that sounds like you guys have been there and done that when you discuss being in this situation in a series.
You know what? I just used to hate some of my teammates that only play well at home. You know, some of them need to wear their practice home jersey under their away jersey so we can get some wins on the road.
Well, I'm actually 1-5 with being down 0-2. I've been swept 6 times.
Hey, congratulations to you.
The last time in Dallas in the finals, we were down 0-2 and we came back to win the finals. So
Houston did in the finals. Oh, that was us.
Well, so what are you saying? You just give up when you're down 0-2?
No, I didn't give up.
Okay, good. Whatever.
In the words of jocks across America, I got mine.
Time for tip-off as we send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And I heard you talking about the finals, Kenny.
The state capitol building aglow in the night air of Sacramento, California. Here in Sacramento, already a fever pitch in a sold-out arena. Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. You take a look at Sacramento. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3-0 and expect to come back and win a series.
And the Clippers starting 5. Harrison out there with the natural, and it's the natural. Then there's Robertson, and it's the prodigy in at the 5 spot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
There's the pick. Robertson passes to the net, and he jams it with authority.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the tuck by Reed.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Here's Champ. Pass to Dunn. Sacramento moving it around. The dish to Reed. Clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Pass to the prodigy. Again, Los Angeles.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Passes it to the natural. Read a screen. Here's the natural. Covered by Robertson. The pass to the natural. Here's Dunn. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's the natural. Got a hand on it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's the natural. Covered by Robertson. Champ, the pass to the natural. Now, here is Reed. Tee right on him, and that one's good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Harrison. Here's the natural. Pass to Harrison. Out to the right wing. Here's the natural. Connects from three-point range. The natural's got 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And he gets it to go. The natural's got his first points in this one.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Harrison passes to Robertson. Here's the prodigy. Oh, good on the triple. Pass to Bailey. Over to the left wing. There's the pass to the natural. And he converts the layup. The natural's got his first basket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Champ. Here's the natural to the wing on the left. To the paint, off the pick. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 8 points.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Here's Harrison. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Right wing. Bailey passes to Dunn. Here's the natural. Right through the knee for the layup. The natural's got his second basket.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Take a look at the prodigy. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, the natural.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Clippers trail by 4. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. He said it's a terrific position they've put themselves in, and they're determined to make the most of it. We'll see how they fare with Game 3 underway now, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. And Sacramento has possession. Clippers able to drain the 3. Here's Dunn. Goes up at the stripe. Again, Sacramento.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, Forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Passes it to Champ. Here's Bailey. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The natural, the pass to the prodigy. The three-pointer, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall. Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
The natural. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The natural's got 13. Out left to the wing. The natural, the pass to Champ. Read a screen. Down low. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Bailey. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Robertson passes to the natural. Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Some changes for Sacramento. The prodigy, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's the prodigy in for Champ. Muhammad, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's the natural. He has 6. The natural, the pass to Reed. With the tip, it's good on the putback. And it's 6 points for the natural.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Kicks it to Robertson. Hart the pass to Muhammad. Robertson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The tray. That is good. The prodigy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Bailey. There's the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Passes it to Hart. Power down with both hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's the prodigy. No good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Can't hit from in close.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's the prodigy. Clippers able to drain the 3. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
They set the pick. Pass to Harrison. This is to Muhammad. The pass to Harrison. Over to the left wing. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and that one's good. 6 points for the Prodigy.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's the Prodigy. 5 points in the game.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings ahead, leading by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And a chance to hear now from Clippers head coach Doc Rivers as he talked about the rivalry between these two teams. Doc Rivers bringing the old school attitude to the playoffs and bringing it with relish.
Yes, he is. He's still mixing it up, isn't he, Kevin? Just in a different way now, but that competitive spirit and nature fully on display. He's instilled that big boy pants are necessary if you're going to play for the Clippers and compete for a championship. Don't back up.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Sacramento.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And for Los Angeles, down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. Clippers trail by 9. Pass to Baxter. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Another one falls for the Clippers. Sacramento leading by 5. There's the screen. Feeds it to Reed. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Muhammad. The Prodigy, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Sometimes that step-back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
From outside the arc, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Read a screen. Shoots it. And the Kings check on 2 more. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. From the left block. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Another 3 for Sacramento.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Here's Muhammad again, the Clippers. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Muhammad. That's good. And 11 points for the Prodigy.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the middle, up off the screen.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And he dunks it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. To the inside. Now the feed to Muhammad. Down low. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And again, it's Sacramento converting.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They set the pick. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Take a look at the Prodigy, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Kings leading now by 5.
The Kings with the timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings X game.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. He also said he wants them going hard to the boards at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive backboards. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
To the inside. Passes it to Champ. Here's the Prodigy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That one goes. Count it.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Out to the right wing. Shot is off. Kings leading now by 8. Inside. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. The natural, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution. Adam Hart.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 13. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Baseline jumper. Here's Champ. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 10-point Kings lead.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
To the left side wing. The Prodigy. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
The pass to Baxter. Will it go? Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's the Prodigy. Buries it down low. The Prodigy's got 15.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Muhammad pass to the natural. Here's the Prodigy. He has 7. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Second chance shot, and the shot is good. The Prodigy's got 9 points now in the quarter. Sacramento leading by 9. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Now Muhammad. And now Sacramento on the break. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Dunn is checked in for Sacramento.
Done.
Here's the natural. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
6 to shoot. The tray. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Takes the 13-footer, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
To the paint. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. The dish to Muhammad. There's a screen. To the paint. Stolen. Pass to Dunn. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
You keep turning it over like they have, you give your opponent the chance to get out and run on you.
And it's come back to bite them so often here today.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Bailey's checked in for the Kings. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Harrison's checked in. Sacramento leading by 16. That's good. 6 points for Champ.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Hart, an easy layup after coming off the pick.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Pass to Champ. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bailey. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Muhammad inside. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Robertson. Here's the screen. Here's Muhammad. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Goes back up. Robertson's shot is good. Robertson's got 6.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Kings lead by 17. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Doc, what haven't you liked about the defense thus far?
A lot of things. Some of it was over turnovers, trying to do too much with the ball, but we didn't show up with any defensive intensity. And for us to win, we're going to have to do that.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, for the Kings, they need this game, and it sure looks like they're going to get it with the awesome display they're putting up right now. There were people already saying their postseason was finished, but a win here in Game 3, and this is a whole new series. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Ernie, they are way too weak defensively in the paint. They're getting walked over down low, giving up a ton of points. Barbecue chicken everywhere, with the sauce, without the sauce. We're having a Thanksgiving feast in here. That's a recipe for disaster. They cannot keep letting guys drive the lane, layups, lobs. Defense is weak, Ernie.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Kings leading now by 17. Champ out there with Dunn. Then it's the natural. Then it's Reed. And it's Bailey in at the 4 spot. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
There's a screen. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's the natural, covered by Robertson. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Prodigy's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Harrison, and it's blocked. Dunn passes to Reed, and he's good on the 3-ball. Reed's got 7 points.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Inside, here's the natural. Drops it in from 11 feet. The natural's got 19 points.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here's Champ. He has 6. Bailey passes to Champ. Kicks to Reed. Here's Dunn. With 1 on the clock, and the dunk by Reed.
Nice job cleaning some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And the basket good. 13 points for Champ.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best teams crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Sacramento leading by 15. Passes it to Dunn. Here's the natural. Here's Champ. Covered by Robertson. Dunn shot's good. Dunn's got 12 in the game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Here's Harrison. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Robertson. Here's Hart. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
To the left wing. There's the pass to the natural. Here's the prodigy. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The prodigy's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Dunn. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Inside, it's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Clock is at 3. Here's the natural. He trains the turnaround jump shot. The natural's got 21.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from the prodigy. Here's Champ. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And that one's good. That's 12 points for the prodigy.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
The shot misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Lets it go from deep, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for him. Clippers trail by 10. Now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. And he gets the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Kings?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's the prodigy. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Down low to the wing on the left. Baxter. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his fourth rebound in this one. The natural, the pass to Reed. Here's Champ. Another three for Sacramento.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Got a hand on it, but they recover it. Such a wide open look. And now 24 points for the natural.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Reed a screen. Champ the pass to Reed. It's tipped. Pass to Baxter. They set the pick. Fires the three. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's...
Reed misses. Clippers trail by 8. Passes to the natural. Here's the prodigy. The pass to the natural. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
There's a screen. Inside, a prodigy. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
To the inside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. High post. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
What a move. Came out of the spin, stopped and popped.
Now, here is Reed. Guarded closely. Pass to Champ. And the dunk by Reed.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead and in the cruelest.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's Sacramento up by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Clippers trail by 9. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Harrison. Robertson is out there with Muhammad. And it's the natural, and it's the prodigy in at the center, locking down the middle.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly. Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's the prodigy, covered by Muhammad. Can he keep it going? And it's sent back by Robertson. To the left side wing. Harrison passes to Hart. He feeds it to Muhammad. There's a good screen. Down low. Here's the prodigy. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And now it's just a 4-point Kings lead. Covered by Robertson to the inside. Done. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Robertson.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Covered by Robertson. Muhammad pulls it in.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Pass to the product. Here's Hart. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's the prodigy. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
The Kings leading. Right wing. Poked away. Now Muhammad. Here's the prodigy. Again, the Clippers.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Here's Dunn, 14 feet away. Sacramento again missing. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Muhammad pass to Hart. Here's the prodigy. And the wing jumper offline. Here's the prodigy. Puts it up from 15. Uses the glass to drop it in. The Prodigy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Muhammad passed to Hart to the paint, and he slams it one-handed. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
And the Kings making a change here. Reed's checked in. Here's Muhammad, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
What a game we've seen here for the natural. He has 11 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
And the Clippers have possession. A 2-point game. Muhammad pass to the Prodigy. And it's Reed pulling it down.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Done shot's good.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Covered by Robertson. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
Well, sans his lights-out shooting, they'd be staring at a huge deficit.
Clippers trail by 7. They set the screen from the arc. Now the pass to the Prodigy. Muhammad against Reed. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And it's now 26 points for the Prodigy. The Prodigy passes to Dunn. Pass to the Prodigy. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Muhammad.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Hart. The 3 for the Clippers.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit 1 earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Harrison. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Here's the prodigy, covered by Muhammad. Out to the wing. Here's the prodigy. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. That's good on the jump shot. The prodigy's got 10 points here in the second half.
A very impressive fourth quarter from him so far. He's knocked down 5 of 7 from the floor.
Passes it to Hart. Pass to Harrison. Here's the natural for the 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's the prodigy. That's good. The prodigy's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's the prodigy. The shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
The natural is checked in for Sacramento. Champ comes in for the prodigy. And the switch here also for the Clippers. The natural is checked in for Muhammad. Robertson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Robertson's got 13 points in the second half.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
You look at the natural. He's been playing really well.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
The natural, the pass to Reed. Champ. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot is good.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive. But the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown here tonight.
You look at the natural. He's been playing really well.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to the natural. Pass to Baylor. Here's the natural. He kicks to Reed. Shot clock at 5. The natural to pass to Champ. Sinks the three-pointer. Champ's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Shot is off.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
Clippers moving the ball around. The natural to pass to Champ. Done. Cannot hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the wing right side. Here's Harrison. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those are huge points.
Beyond.
You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
First personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Robertson. At the line for 2.
Shooting two.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings Dance Game.
.17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Champ, the pass to Dunn. Here's the natural. For 3. They grab their own miss. This one for 3. It's money from deep.
Natural. All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings Dance Team.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
So the Clippers with the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Mike, you guys really turned it around in the second half. Tell us what changed.
We just started playing basketball again. I told the guys at halftime that we can't just turn it on and off. We got to be able to keep the pedal to the metal, and guys came out defensively focused, and guys were making the double extra plays to get defensive stops.
Mike, thank you. Kevin, it's usually about those second and third efforts.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. But first, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, Ernie.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a great evening, everybody.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal Game 3 in these conference semifinals, alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. For the Heat, a dominating performance for them in Game 2, and they're looking to continue their hot streak tonight with another win. And after stealing one on the road, they've put themselves in the driver's seat. Shaq, how big is this home court advantage in the series right now?
It's big, Ernie. They're in a really good position if they win here tonight. This game is obviously not technically a must-win for either team, but it will certainly be a pivotal game when we look back at the series.
What kind of a game will it be?
Pivotal.
Pivotal.
I agree with you.
Pivotal.
I could not have said that better myself. How about you, Jet?
Man, I love pivotal games. It's just the series is tied up. Both teams want this game badly. And, you know, I think with the home team being here and their fans behind them, the Pipple will move in their pendulum in their favor.
Nice.
Wow, there were a lot of P words right there. And now with the play-by-play, here's Kevin Harlan.
Nighttime always fun here in Miami as we see an overview of the city. 20,000 fans in a chorus at the American Airlines Arena. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference. The first two are split. Who will get the advantage here? It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. To take a look at the Heat, they managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
You know, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting the split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Greg. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to lay down for them.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Pacers. Prodigy is out there with Champ. Then there's the Prodigy. Then it's Newman. And it's the natural in at the 5.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
The Prodigy passes to Champ. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's the natural. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And now here comes Gay leading the break. No good.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Swiped it away. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Champ. There's a screen. Gay right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Champ, and he misses the go-ahead basket. Pass to Newman. Here's the Prodigy. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Puzzling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Newman with the bucket. The Prodigy's got his first 2 points.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And the shot is good. The Prodigy's got 5 now.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
They set the pick. Jumper off the screen, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Major defensive lapse right there. If he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot, you got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And he gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gay. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Over to the left wing. Champ, the pass to Gay. Off the screen. Got a piece of it. Here's the Prodigy. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gay outside. The 3. And the Heat. Another 3. Pacers leading by 3. There's the pass to the Prodigy. Shoots from 14. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
There's the screen. Out to the right wing. Down low. Here's Gay, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Champ following the score by Indiana. Back to Gay. Passes it to Champ. They get a hand on it. Here's the Prodigy. The shot no good.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
It's hauled in by Newman.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And it's good.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Take a look at the Prodigy. Currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision. Here's Gay. He's got 9.